Alright guys, this time we're going to be looking from the perspective of FuzzyManPeach.
Game better share that popcorn.
We have popcorn.
The light shall bring victory.
Oh, can I? Ah, no, I shouldn't eat on stream. Darn it.
Alright,
Oh,
so
I can't.
FuzzyManPeach is playing a priest, which we have not seen yet either. And we are seeing Advocate play a warrior that he has not played yet as well. Alright, so it looks like not the best opening hand for Advocate there. 2 executes right off the bat.
Ouch.
Mind Vision is going to get him Death's Bite, so we got a priest with a weapon to watch out for. Turn 2, armor up by Advocate. Turn 2, gonna heal.
The light shall burn you.
It's a pretty typical priest play, actually, if you don't have anything, is to heal your opponent. Alright, we got the Raging Worgen. He doesn't have anything to trigger it right now. The Raging Worgen, when it gets enraged, it gets +1 attack and Wind Fury, which Wind Fury lets it attack twice per turn.
What triggers it?
Enrage, when it takes damage. But we just saw the Shadow Word Pain there from FuzzyManPeach, which kills a minion whose attack is 3 or less. So he used that to get rid of that Worgen right off the bat.
My blade be thirsty.
So Advocate plays the Frothing Berserker. This is a card that anytime any minion takes damage, it gets +1 attack. We might see a Shadow Word Pain come out for that as well. But we're going to see the Death's Bite that he Mind Visioned earlier come out and kill that. And that's pretty good because when Advocate plays another Frothing Berserker, he'll be able to kill it with the weapon as well. Just seeing Advocate armor up. Got another Mind Vision. There we go. Execute. Thought Steal. Alright. Got some plays here on the next turn for the priest here. He can Raging Worgen and then use his weapon, and his Raging Worgen will get that proc, because Death's Bite, when it dies, or when it's used up, which it only has 1 durability left, it will do this Death Rattle, which deals 1 damage to all minions.
So he's probably gonna wait till there's minions on the board to use it.
Advocate probably definitely will, because he is playing that sort of a match, but he's getting terrible card draws here. He has 2 executes, he has 2 inner rage, and a whirlwind. All this stuff is designed to trigger the minions that he puts on the board, but he's not getting any minions, so he's not able to trigger them at the moment.
Back to work.
It's not a terrible play, because now Advocate... Oh, he may just play Whirlwind at this point. You could see him play Warbot, play Frothing Berserker, play Whirlwind.
My blade be thirsty.
And that's going to ramp him up pretty good here. So you'll see this guy is going to trigger 3 times. So that's going to give him... or 4 times, sorry, because he took damage as well. So that's going to beef him up to a 6-3. And then this Warbot, when it gets enraged, it gains +1 attack as well. Could see a Shadow Word Death, definitely, on that Frothing Berserker. And we're going to see a Holy Smite on the 2-2. So just keeping the board cleared here, and I imagine he's going to heal himself. And Advocate's hand is absolutely horrible right now. He has 4 pretty much useless spells. That Berserker is going to do him some good. If he can get it out there, it's going to hit really hard. Unfortunately, FuzzyManPeach does have a Shadow Word Pain, which will just Okay,
me
or
change
he has Cabal Shadow Priest, so he's gonna steal that from him.
Ooh.
This is not looking good for Advocate, simply because he is drawing so terribly.
They just switched disabilities apparently.
Okay, so he's gonna use his Death Bite, keep that board clear. At this point, Advocate is like barely hanging on. Okay, we could see a Mind Games, or we could see Sneed's old Shredder. I think Shredder is not a bad play here. That's what we're gonna see. So this is a legendary that when it dies, it summons another legendary minion.
That's kind of
So,
cool.
pretty good. Got the Tauren Warrior. It's a taunt. Okay, we're gonna see the Inner Rage come out. So he's gonna deal 1 damage to this so that he can execute it. And we're gonna see what legendary he gets. And he gets Gelbin Mechatork.
Kelpin Mechator. It's a mouthful.
The bad thing about getting that card is, like, it's not an amazing legendary, but Advocate can't effectively clear it from the board right now. So it's annoying. It's not, you know, hugely devastating, but it is annoying. I imagine we're going to see Mind Games. Yep. Mind Games into Acolyte of Pain. That is going to give him card draw every time that minion takes damage,
Ooh.
which is really good. Probably see the Northshire Cleric come out here. Well, looks like he's going to hang on to it for now. Alright, we're going to see Tauren Warrior. He's going to go ahead and kill the Acolyte with his Death's Bite. Armor up. Alright, I imagine we're going to see... Probably going to see either Holy Fire or Shadow Word Pain here from FuzzyManPeach.
Holy fire!
Okay, now we're definitely going to see Holy Smite for 2 damage to kill that guy. Or no, he's going to use the Execute on it.
Ooh.
That's not what I would have done, but... Alright. Thought Steal. It's going to give him some low-level cards. He's just keeping the board clear at this point. He has the advantage and he's wanting to keep it. I would... Yeah, he's trying to avoid just putting these guys out there for them to die. But, I mean, personally, I would just put it out there to make him get rid of the weapon.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, see, he could have put the Mono Berserker out there, and, you know, it would have forced him to change his plays a little bit, which isn't bad for 2 mana, you know, getting your opponent to do something a little bit differently than they probably would have. Shadow Word Pain coming out. Now, I mean, at this point, you know, it definitely looks in favor of FuzzyManPeach, but he just has to play his cards right and hope that Advocate doesn't start top decking some good stuff.
FuzzyManPeach.
Is someone injured?
Which, I don't think it's very likely that Advocate's going to top deck something that's going to bring him back. I would be surprised if anyone gets a worse opening hand than what he just, yeah, that was so bad. Oh, man. Alright, guys, let's talk about your hand of cards.
Yeah, probably the worst possible opening I could probably got with this deck, who's just trying to get early game Enragers out there and proc off Whirlwinds and get good trades and just go to the face and try to win by turn 6. You know, double execute and weapon is not a good opening at all.
Yeah, I saw, like, at one point you had, like, double execute, double what is it?
Enrage.
And I was like, oh, this is. I don't know how you're gonna come back from this. You gotta have some crazy legendaries or something.
I mean, I will say one thing. He played my deck a lot better than I did.
That's true.